different arrangements of Quran. The Quran that we have today is not in the order as it was revealed during the time of Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
As you know, in Surah Al-Alaq, ayah number 1, which says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq.
And it says, read in the name of your Lord who created. And you know that it is not at the beginning of the present Quran. And also, chapter 5 verse 3, all the Muslims also agree that this verse is, which is,
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Al-yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati,
was among one of the last revealed verses of Quran, but not the very last one. Yet it is not towards the end of the present Quran.
Imam Ali alayhi salam was not the only one who had a Quran with a different arrangement. According to authentic Sunni reports, many companions had a different arrangement
or sequences
of Quran. One of them was Abdullah ibn Masud.
It is in Sahih al-Bukhari, which is hadith number from 6.518, narrated Shaqiq, that Abdullah said, I learnt in a Nazair which the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to recite in pairs in each rakah. Then Abdullah ibn Masud got up and Alqama accompanied him to his house. And when Alqama came out, we asked him about those surahs. He said, they are 20 surahs that starts from the beginning of Al-Mufassal, according to the arrangement done by Abdullah ibn Masud, and end with the surahs starting with Hamim. For example, Hamim, the smoke, and about what they question one another. It is
Chapter 78, ayah number 1.
Thus,
this is nothing exclusive to Imam Ali alayhi salam. I should mention that the Prophet clearly indicated
by the Sunni sources that
Abdullah ibn Masud is one of who should be trusted on the matter of Quran.
It is in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6.521, narrated by Mashriq. Abdullah bin Amr mentioned Abdullah bin Masud and said,
I shall never ever love that man who, for I heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, take, learn the Quran from 4.
Abdullah ibn Masud,
Salim,
Mu'adh,
and Ubay ibn Qab.
This man, Abdullah ibn Masud, not only had a different Quran, but also based on Sunni sources, he had a different sequence of chapters and different set of ayats. He alleged that the present Quran has some extra words, and he swears in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his claim.
See Sahih al-Bukhari, Arabic English version 6.468, 5.105 and 5.85.
He also falsely alleged that the last 2 chapters of Quran are not Quranic chapters and they are only some prayers like
du'as.
And it is
See
in
Sahih al-Bukhari, Arabic English version 6.501. According to the Shia, these allegations by the companions reported in Sahih al-Bukhari concerning false Quran have extra words that are false. No single verse of Quran is extra.
Also, it seems that Aisha has a different opinion as to which chapter was revealed first. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6.515, narrated Yusuf bin Mahak. While I was with Aisha, the mother of the believers, a person from Iraq came and asked, what type of shroud is the best? Aisha said, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be merciful to you. What does it matter? He said, O mother of the believers, show me
the copy of
your Quran. She said, why? He said, in order to compile and arrange the Quran according to it. For people recite it with its surahs, not in proper order. Aisha said, what does it matter which part of it you read first?
Be informed
that the first thing that was revealed thereof was a surah from Al-Mufassal, and in it was mentioned paradise and the fire.
The transcript of the Quran that Imam Ali alayhi salam wrote contained commentary and hermeneutic interpretation, which are tafsirs and tawils, from the Holy Prophet ﷺ, from which had been sent down as revelation but not as part of the text of Quran. A small amount of text can be found in some traditions and Usul al-Kafi and else. These pieces of information were divine commentary of the text of Quran, which was revealed along with Quranic verses but not as parts of the Quran.
As Sunnis know, Hadith-e-Qudsi is also revelation, but they are not a part of the Quran. In fact, Quran testifies that anything that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was revelation.
Nor does he, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, speak out of desire. It is no less than a revelation that is revealed.
Which is in chapter Quran 53, verse 3 to 4, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran.
It is necessary to emphasize here that all grand scholars of the Imami Shia are in agreement that the Quran, which is at present among the Muslims, is the very same Quran that was sent down to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and that it has not been altered, nothing has been added to it, and nothing is missing from it. The Quran, which was compiled by Imam Ali alayhi salam,
excluding the commentaries,
and the Quran that is in the hands of the people today are identical in terms of word sentences. No word, verse, chapter is missing, and that is the belief of the Shia Muslim.
More than 95% of Shia scholars believe that there has been absolutely no tampering of the Quran, and that the Quran we hold in our hands today is exactly the same Quran that was revealed during the time of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, without a single word missing or being extra. To quote the words of Shia scholars in this regard would require whole separate treatises.
But we briefly just name a few of them, beginning with Sheikh Saduq, whose words we already quoted.
To Sheikh Mufid,
Sayyid Murtada,
Sheikh Tusi,
Allama Hilli,
Muqaddas Aridibili,
Kashif al-Ghita,
Sheikh Bahai,
Faiz Kashani,
Sheikh Hur Ameli, Muhaqqiq Kulki, Sayyid Mehndi Baharul Ulum,
Sayyid Muhammad Mujahid Tabai,
Sheikh Muhammad Hussain Ashtiyani,
Sheikh Abdullah Mamkani,
Sheikh Jawad Balaghi,
Sayyid Hibat al-Din
Shahristani, Sharif Radi,
Ibn Idris,
Sayyid Mohsin Amin Ameli,
Sayyid Abdul Hussain Sharif al-Din,
Sayyid Hadi Milani,
Sayyid Muhammad Hussain Allama Tabai,
Sayyid Abul Qasim Hui,
Sayyid Muhammad Rada Gulbayegani,
Sayyid Shahab al-Din Marashi Najafi,
Ruhullah Khomeini,